Dear students, we know there are different elements for working capital, that is cash, receivables and inventories. Today we are discussing that third element, inventory management. Inventories are the physical commodities used for producing final products. It may be in the form of raw material, work in progress, finished goods, stores, spares, etc. Okay, there are different forms of inventories. There are risks and costs of holding inventories. The important costs are capital cost, storage cost and handling cost. Capital cost means the amount invested in inventory. For example, if you are purchasing inventory for 5 lakh rupees, that 5 lakh rupees are invested for a certain period. So capital cost is 5 lakh. Second cost is storage cost. We have to incur expenses for go down, warehouse, etc. Then handling cost. There may be transportation cost, loading, unloading charges, etc. And the risk involved with regard to inventories are risk of price decline. ഇൻവെൻ്ററീസ് നമ്മൾ ഹോൾഡ് ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ വരാവുന്ന ഒരു റിസ്ക്, നമ്മൾ 10 രൂപ റേറ്റിൽ വാങ്ങിയ സാധനം കുറച്ച് കഴിയുമ്പോൾ പ്രൈസ് 8 7 ആയിട്ട് റിഡ്യൂസ് ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഇറ്റ് വിൽ ബി എ ലോസ് ടു അസ്. സോ ദ ഫസ്റ്റ് റിസ്ക് ഈസ് റിസ്ക് ഓഫ് പ്രൈസ് ഡിക്ലൈൻ. സെക്കൻഡ് വൺ ഈസ് റിസ്ക് ഓഫ് ഒബ്സോളസൻസ്. ഒബ്സോളസൻസ് മീൻസ് ബിക്കമിങ് ഔട്ട് ഓഫ് ഫാഷൻ. And third one is risk of quality deterioration. If you are storing materials for a long time, it may affect the quality. And the techniques of inventory control includes stock levels or level setting. We can decide, we can manage our inventories by setting different stock levels like minimum level, maximum level, reorder level, danger level, etc. Then double bin system. Another technique is double bin system or two bin system. That is, for controlling materials we will keep two bins. Bin means the place where materials are kept. There will be two bins, large bin and a small bin. Okay, the small bin will be keeping with the minimum or danger level material. When the items in large bin is over, then we will take from the small bin. When the large bin is vanished, we will place new purchase orders. Then another system is EOQ, another material control technique is EOQ, economic ordering quantity, root of 2CO divided by I. Then JIT, just in time purchasing. Then classification problems. An important technique is classification problems. Materials are classified into different types based on different basis, on the basis of value, quantity, importance, etc. Then material turnover ratios, it may be used. Perpetual inventory system, another inventory management technique is perpetual inventory system. And material cost reports. These are some of the techniques of material control. So the first technique is stock levels. There are different levels of stock set for the purpose of control and includes minimum level. Minimum level is the safety level or buffer stock. It is considered normal consumption, reorder level and reorder period. Okay, it is calculated by considering the areas normal consumption, reorder level and reorder period. It is the minimum quantity of materials to be kept. Minimum level is equal to reorder level minus normal consumption into normal reorder period. Second level is maximum level. Maximum level is equal to the level to be kept at maximum. Reorder level plus reorder quantity minus minimum consumption into minimum reorder period. Then reorder level, it is the point at which storekeeper should initiate a new purchase requisition for fresh supplies. ഏത് ലെവലിൽ എത്തിയാലാണ് പുതിയ ഒരു പർച്ചേസ് റിക്വസിഷൻ ഉണ്ടാക്കേണ്ടത്, ആ ലെവലിനെയാണ് നമ്മൾ റീഓർഡർ ലെവൽ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. Okay, It is between minimum level and maximum level. Reorder level is equal to maximum consumption into maximum reorder period, or reorder level is equal to minimum level plus normal consumption into normal reorder period. Average level, it is the average of minimum and maximum level, minimum plus maximum divided by 2. Then danger level, it is average consumption into maximum reorder period for emergency supplies. Another technique is EOQ, economic ordering quantity or reorder quantity. It is the quantity to be ordered at a time so that cost per unit is minimum or total cost is minimum. There are two costs, cost of ordering, cost of carrying, and at EOQ the total cost of ordering and carrying will be minimum. EOQ is calculated using the equation root of 2 CO divided by I, root of 2 into C, annual consumption, O, ordering cost per order, I, carrying cost per unit. EOQ is equal to maximum level minus reorder level minus minimum consumption into minimum reorder period. Okay, then another technique is just in time. Taiichi Ohno is the proponent. This is a Japanese term. It was first used in Toyota. Motorola is also one of the company used just in time. Just purchasing ensure delivery before use or demand. So there will be low or zero inventory if we are purchasing materials whenever it is required for use or demand. There will be minimum lead time and minimum setup time. Then it aims at consumer servicing, timing and zero defect. To increase the efficiency and reduce wastage by receiving goods only when it is needed. Okay. It may be JIT purchase, JIT production, etc. Okay, എപ്പോഴാണോ ഗുഡ്സ്, ഇപ്പോൾ ഫോർ എക്സാമ്പിൾ പർച്ചേസ് ആണെങ്കിൽ എപ്പോഴാണോ ഗുഡ്സ് വേണ്ടത് അപ്പോഴത്തേക്ക് മാത്രം പർച്ചേസ് ചെയ്യാം, എപ്പോഴാണോ സെയിൽസ് ഉള്ളത് അപ്പോൾ മാത്രം പ്രൊഡ്യൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്നൊരു സിസ്റ്റമാണ്. ഇറ്റ് വിൽ ലീഡ് ടു മിനിമം ഓർ സീറോ ഇൻവെൻ്ററി. ദെൻ അനദർ ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻറ്റ് ഏരിയ ഈസ് ക്ലാസിഫിക്കേഷൻ പ്രോബ്ലംസ്. Materials are classified on different bases for the purpose of control, and classification problems are also called selective inventory control. Materials are classified on different bases and controlled. Okay, the important classification problems are discussed now. One is ABC analysis. ABC analysis, here we classify materials based on usage value. More costly items are considered as A, less costly items are categorized as B, and least costly items are categorized as C. Okay, it is also called CIE, that is control by importance and exception, always better control, selective value approach, proportional value analysis, etc. There are different names used for ABC analysis. Control by importance and exception, always better control, selective value approach, proportional value analysis. Okay, then in case of ABC analysis, A is the item which is having highest cost, so we will give more importance to control items of A, and C items are least costly items, so we will give less efforts to control the materials of category C. Okay, this is ABC analysis. Likewise, there are different classification problems on different bases, and the second one is VED analysis. VED analysis, here we are classifying based on importance or criticality of items. We are classifying materials based on importance or criticality of items. Materials are classified into 3 VED: vital, essential, desirable. Vital items, they are compulsory items. Production process cannot be undertaken without the items of V. Essential items are required items, and desirable items are the items we can continue production even without these items. So at the time of material control, we will give more importance to items of vital category. Okay, this is used for spare parts control. For example, if you are manufacturing a bike, without a tire we cannot produce the bike, so tire is a vital item. At the same time, we can, if there is a shortage of one nut, the bike will run, so one nut is a desirable item. Okay, we will give more importance to control vital items. Another classification is FNSD analysis. It is classification based on movement or usage of items. There are 4 items in ascending order of usage rate, that is fast moving items, normal moving items, slow moving items and dead items. Next classification problem is HML analysis. It is similar to ABC analysis. The classification is based on unit price. In ABC we used usage value, here we consider the unit price. The important classifications are high price items, medium price items, low priced items. We will give more effort to control high price items as compared to low price items. XYZ analysis. It is based on the value, inventory value. X means high inventory value items, Y means moderate inventory value items, Z means low inventory items. We will give more effort to control X. Then SDE, based on procurement difficulty or based on availability of materials. The important classes are scarce items, difficult items, easy items. We will give more effort to control scarce items as compared to easy items. Golf. It is based on the sources of requirement. That is where from we are getting the supply. G means government supply, O means ordinary supply, L means local supply, then F means foreign supply. SOS. The classification is based on the seasonality, whether it is seasonal or off seasonal. S means seasonal, OS means off seasonal items. Next inventory control technique is perpetual inventory system. It is a system of records maintained by controlling department which reflect the physical movement of stock and their current balances. നമുക്ക് സ്റ്റോക്ക് അക്കൗണ്ട് മെയിൻറ്റെയിൻ ചെയ്യുന്ന, സ്റ്റോഴ്സ് ലെഡ്ജർ മെയിൻറ്റെയിൻ ചെയ്യുന്ന സിസ്റ്റമാണ്. ഇൻ വിച്ച് ദ കൺട്രോളിംഗ് ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെൻറ്റ് വിൽ കീപ്പ് എ റെക്കോർഡ് വിച്ച് റിഫ്ലക്റ്റ് ദ ഫിസിക്കൽ മൂവ്മെൻറ്റ് ഓഫ് സ്റ്റോക്ക് ആൻഡ് ദെയർ കറണ്ട് ബാലൻസസ്. ഓരോ മൂവ്മെൻറ്റും അല്ലേ, പർച്ചേസ് ഓർ സപ്ലൈ, ഓരോ മൂവ്മെൻറ്റ് കഴിയുമ്പോഴും അത് റിഫ്ലക്റ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്ന, അതുപോലെ കറണ്ട് ബാലൻസ് റിഫ്ലക്റ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്ന ഒരു റെക്കോർഡ് സിസ്റ്റമാണ് പെർപെച്വൽ ഇൻവെൻ്ററി സിസ്റ്റം. വി യൂസ് ബിൻ കാർഡ് ആൻഡ് സ്റ്റോഴ്സ് ലെഡ്ജർ ഫോർ ദിസ് പർപ്പസ്. ദ ബാലൻസ് ആഫ്റ്റർ ഈച്ച് റെസിപ്റ്റ് ആൻഡ് ഇഷ്യൂ ഈസ് റെക്കോർഡഡ്. That is why it is called perpetual inventory system. Then it is checked by preparing materials and stores control account. If there is difference between actual stock and stocks as per records, the difference is adjusted through a stock adjustment account. Next technique is material cost reports. Material usage, material waste report may be kept by works manager. Material price variance report may be kept by purchasing committee. Purchasing report may be prepared by purchase committee. Inventory reports may be prepared by top management. Material shortage report may be prepared by top management. Physical verification report may be kept by storekeeper. There are different material reports prepared by the persons at different positions controlling materials. This is another technique. Okay, these are some of the inventory management techniques. Okay, thank you very much.